I'm Kevin Maney, and I'm a co-author of Making the World Work Better, and I wrote the essay in the book on pioneering the science of information. So it's hard to imagine that the barcode hasn't been around forever. These UPC things on your groceries, but back in the 1970s, when inflation was rampant, the grocery store industry needed a way to be able to change prices without having to go around and have a clerk stick something on every piece of produce in the supermarket. And so there was a guy at IBM named George Lauer who was put in charge of trying to manage this coalition of grocery stores and come up with a standard. It wasn't really about trying to make a product for IBM specifically, but come up with a standard that then technology could be built to take advantage of. And it seemed like everybody had been rallying around this one design that was actually more like a bullseye. Your concentric circles that created a barcode, and this really started to bother Lauer. He started to worry that it wouldn't be readable at certain speeds if you went past the tracker, and that it could easily get blurry. And he started to mess around with another design that someone else had come up with, which was more like what we see today, the traditional bar. And he actually went way out on a limb and went to his boss and said, I'm going to make this. I want to make this. Contrary report that says, and argues for this bar, and it was actually quite controversial within the group in the industry, and he had to really push for it. And finally, one of the things that helped convince everybody was because one of his issues was speed of being able to read this thing, and they put the barcodes on the bottom of beanbag ashtrays. And he got the company softball pitcher, who could pitch faster than anybody in the company, to basically wing these things over the barcode reader at high speeds and prove that they could be read that quickly. And that helped convince everybody to adopt that system.